Are those solar panels a brilliant money-saving hack or just an overpriced scam? Spoiler alert, it is not a scam, but we do need to talk about the money. All right. So, hi, your friend Eva. I'm here to talk to you about solar. I'm in debt, no savings, no retirement, absolutely no business giving financial advice. But here we are. If you're ready to stop being shamed, to ready to tackle your debt alongside someone who's there with no judgment, with no crazy extreme advice, just real practical money strategies, then please hit like, share, subscribe, and sign up for my free weekly newsletter. Before we start, I am not a financial advisor. When it comes to financial advice or any advice you find on the internet, do your own research. All right. There is a lot, tons there. I think there's more misinformation out there than there is legitimate information. So every time I go to BJ's, there is a guy there selling solar panels, services, whatever. And every time I tell him, I'm like, nope, not because I don't want them. It's I can't because I'm in a condo complex. So that's why. If I was in a home or could have solar, I would do it. So I have lots of friends who have it, and I'm going to tell you their experience of having solar power. So I asked them all like a ton of questions. And you know what? Who better to ask than someone who has it? So, first, we are going to go over the pros of why people love solar, and then we'll go over some of the cons. Pro number one, lower electric bills. Say you're paying $150 a month. With solar, that could drop down to under 20 a month. And I actually have a friend who pays $5 a month some months just to keep the account active. So let's say your bill is 20 a month. You're going to save, and say normally you pay 150, now it's down to 20. You're saving $1,560 a year. Yeah. Um, and if you live in that house for 25 years, that's $39,000 saved in your pocket, not sent to the electric company. If it was going to that old TV show, The Electric Company, remember that on PBS? Then I'd be okay with it, but no. All right. Tax credit incentives. Depending on the state you live in, you may qualify for federal or state tax credits and incentives. All of my friends got tax credits when they filed their taxes. So let's say the installation was 20 grand. They got like 6,000-ish in tax credits. Increased home value. Homes with solar panels sell for at least 4% more. So, you sell your home for 400,000, which you can't do in my area. That's impossible. That's 16,000 in your pocket. So it pretty much paid for the installation, and depends how long ago it was. You were saving money all along. Energy independence. Do you live somewhere that has a lot of blackouts? It won't be a problem for you. You've got that covered. Environmentally friendly. The switch to solar offsets about 3 to 4 tons of carbon dioxide a year. So that's basically you going out and planting 100 trees a year. So not a bad deal. Of course, in life, like everything else, there are cons. So let's go over the list of cons. High upfront cost. A good system will run you between 15 and 25,000 upfront. With the incentives and long-term savings, you will make that money back and more. Nighttime. Solar panels don't work in the dark. Did you know that? So you may have to invest in a battery system, which could add another like 5 to 10,000. That being said, after sundown, you may go back on the grid for a few hours, so it may still be cheap. Depends on what's going on. House location. If your roof doesn't get enough sunlight, then it's a no. No sun, no savings. Getting solar panels, that it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. On average, it takes 6 to 10 years to break even. But then once you do, like, you basically have free energy. The biggest issue is there are a lot of shady companies out there. See what I did there? Shady companies. So some of these companies overpromise and underdeliver. So you definitely need to do your research, read reviews, get recommendations, get multiple quotes. Look for warranties on both the panels and the installation. And you know what? Every business has shady people. You just need to learn to weed them out. Is solar worth it? Yes. Yes, it is. If your home gets good sunlight and you have it in your budget and you're in it for the long term, then do it. You're not going to regret it. Um, Again, any of my friends who have had it done don't regret it. The initial upfront cost was a bit of a hit, but they knew they were in it for the long term and they're all happy with it. Um, and I'm trying to think with my one friend in particular, she needs to have, I think, one or two more panels put on at some point because her next car is going to be probably hybrid. So she needs to put the thing in her garage so she can plug the car in. And right now, they said it wouldn't give her enough power to, like, if she had the air conditioner on like full blast and with all the other appliances in the house, that it wouldn't give her enough power. So she will be doing that once when she gets a new car, which isn't going to be for a while anyway. So yeah, that's it. Solar, definite if you're able to do the upfront cost. And again, you have to find the right company to install it. All right, so that's it. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.